I'm imagining that will be against your house. I'm just building one temporarily because I do not have a house to put it in. Hi guys, and welcome back to the next video, and as you can see from behind me and the title, I have 10 things you can add to your builds to try and make them a little bit more interesting. I have 10 different things, all ranging across many spectrums of cosmetic to functional, and we're going to start right here at number 1. So, as you can probably tell, this lovely thing here is a trampoline. I thought it would be a fun little thing you could add to your builds to try and spice up your garden or just make it a little bit more playful. It does have slime in it, so it does function. So if you build a jumping point and jump off to it, you'll bounce higher. Super fun, super cute. So to build this, all you need is blue wool, slime, black carpet, a fence, and some ladders. Now obviously you could change the color of the trim. I just chose the dark blue because it's very sort of standard trampoline. So to do it, all you need to do is place down a fence, place on some wool onto corners, and then I went along 4 and then started bringing it back in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it into 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it into 1, 2, 3. And then you just pop the fences on the corners, fill it in with slime, cover the slime in carpet to make it look more like a trampoline and to sort of hide that away. And then you can pop a little ladder in the front so you can climb up onto it. Now another thing you can do if you wanted to make it even more realistic is you could add iron bars along the outside to kind of make it like those nets that you would have so that people didn't fall out and break their necks. I personally don't like it. I think it looks a little bit clunky. It takes away from the trampoline effect to me, but that is an option if you would like to go with it. Some people enjoy it, some people don't, but it's completely up to you. Now the next thing we have here is this cool little bunk bed / desk situation. Just make it a little bit more interesting than your standard like bed on the floor. So to make this, all you need is some wood of your choice. I tend to use oak wood because it matches the bottom of the bed and the bookshelves. You need some ladders, a bed color of your choice, weighted pressure plates, trap doors, some quartz stairs, some oak stairs, and a painting. Now all you need is a wall of some sort to do this against. So obviously, I'm imagining that will be against your house. I'm just building one temporarily because I do not have a house to put it in. So if you pop a bookshelf there, again, the bookshelf is completely optional. It just makes it have a little pop of color, which I like. It adds a little bit of interesting detail. And then you want to fill in here with oak wood, put your beds on top, and then break that away. So underneath is a sort of similar oak wood texture, which is why I think the oak wood works best. And then you want to put some ladders up to get up to your bed. And then on this side, just pop down some trapdoors all on top of each other and stand them all up. You could do another side similar to that on this side, or you could do just bookcases, whatever you want. I just think the trapdoors add another texture to it, which helps make it look interesting. And then what you want to do is put down 3 upside down stairs, pop another one there, put a weighted pressure plate, and then your painting. And you can chop and change it until you find one that you like. And then pop down your chair. I use the quartz, so it's a little bit different. And that's it done. You could add a flower pot there to try and spice it up a little bit. You can maybe put like a window in, depending on how your house is built. There are plenty of options to customize it, but this is just a super cute way to make your bedroom a little bit more interesting. Now the next thing we have here is very simple, and it is another way to use end rods as fences. And the one advantage this has is it also gives off light, so you don't need to worry about putting torches along your fence. So it still works the same if you wanted to do this type of thing. It looks good as sort of like a jail cells, though you can fit through if you think skinny thoughts. But with this one, you can't get through. So this one is good if you're wanting to sort of keep people out. For this, all you need is a block of your choice, an end rod, and then a matching slab, or not matching, completely up to you. And then basically, you just pop down the blocks, pop on the end rods, and they will automatically attach the other way to each other. And then pop down the other block, cover the top with slabs, and then you could replace the bottom with it if you want, or you could leave it with grass. The other thing you could also do is you can actually make this bigger. You could do 2 sets of end rods against each other before you put down the other block, just to make it a sort of wider fence. And if it's for an aesthetic purpose, this works quite well because it sparkles, which kind of gives off maybe like an electric fence vibe, which is something that's quite fun to play with. It depends obviously on what you're building, but I think this is a little bit more interesting than your standard just fences and walls. Now the next thing we have here is this cute little campfire area, which would just spruce up a woods area or a back garden just to make it a little bit cuter. So for this, you just need a log and matching stairs, some trapdoors, flint and steel buttons, and netherrack. Now what I find best to do first is find a place that you want to do your fire and do the trapdoors around it. Now what's also fun with this is it also does look pretty cool if you lay the trapdoors down. So you can put them up or put them down, completely up to you. And then you want to just position maybe 2 or 3 little log chairs on either side of the fire. You could put it all the way around. I just prefer to maybe do it on like 2 or 3 of the sides to kind of make it a little bit more open. And then I just take some buttons and dot them around randomly to make it look like stones, which I think is super cute. Now the next thing I have built is variations on some lanterns and street lamps, things to kind of spruce up your villages and buildings and towns rather than just using fences with a torch on top. Add a little bit of interest to it, make it a feature. So in here we have any type of fence you want. You can either use glowstone or sea lanterns or redstone lamps and daylight sensors. And I also have cobble slabs and iron bars. I built many variations of them over here. One of my favorites I do like is doing cobblestone wall, and then doing some iron bars using a redstone lamp and then a daylight sensor. And if you click that off, it means that during the day it'll be off, but as soon as it's nighttime it comes on. It's like a little street light, which looks super cute. Now the other thing, you could leave that open or you could put some trapdoors on it, completely up to you. Same with the other ones. I just build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, overhang, and then pop down a lantern. Or if you want, that's perfect to do it if you're not going to do trapdoors. If you want to do trapdoors, bring it out 1 more, and then it means you can completely enclose it in trapdoors from all sides. Now I'm not going to build all of them. This one is just partially way up. We put it in, and this one is like hanging over. You could do this over like a path or something and maybe make it 1 higher. It all depends on your build and what it will suit. There's no perfect one to build in all situations. You kind of need to play around with it, testing heights and materials. Now the next thing we have here is a hidden and super easy sort of passage. I'm awful with redstone, so when I seen this one and seen it was a super simple and easy way to sort of make a hidden entrance, I loved it. You basically just go up, aim at the bottom behind that block and right click, and that's you through. You're through into your secret base, your dungeon, your lair, whatever you want. So all you need for this is a block of your choice. I used cobblestone walls just to try and add a little bit of detail, completely optional. You can make this as basic or as intricate as you want. Lava bucket, minecart, and a rail. So all you do is build your sort of area for the lava. You could make this wider than 1 block or just keep it the 1 wide, which is what I prefer to do, but it's completely up to you. A lot of these things are customizable. You can make it really tall or you can make it really small. Up to you again. So you sort of want to build this kind of shape here. It looks kind of like a 3x3 cube, but with a hollowed out middle. Then if you come over to this side, break that block, put down some rails so it's facing this way, and then put back down the wall, pop your minecart on there, and then remove the floor. I'm going to replace this bit with the same block, pop in our lava to flow all the way down, and then I like to sort of add a little bit of detail. This kind of looks like cool pillars or posts like holding it up, and then all you need to do is right click on the other side and you teleport through. So it's a fun way to kind of add decor. The lava would give light to a building. This could look really cool in sort of like an underground base, and it's not something people would maybe think to look behind. Now couches are something I add in almost every single build I do. You've probably seen them all over my channel and many people probably use them, but one thing I'd found out about and really liked was using banners as cushions. So all you need for it is stairs of your choice, a banner color of your choice, and a light source of your choice. So I'm going to use glowstone, but you could use torches, you could use jack-o'-lanterns, whatever you've got will work for this. Then all you need to do is find an area that you want to build your couch. It could be a really long couch, it could be a small couch, anything works. And then decide where on your couch you're wanting to put your cushions. Now you could do as many as you wanted. So for this we'll do 4. You just break the block under the couch, and in this case I want to put some glowstone under. If you were doing it, say with torches, you'd maybe break that block and put a torch in there, whatever you want. Then I'm going to use some blue banners and I'll pop them down. And I think the end ones I will angle just ever so slightly. Because the way banners work, you can angle them as much or as little as you want. And then all I do is put the quartz back on top. And now we have this really big couch with some lovely blue cushions. It sort of just helps sort of give the illusion of a couch a little bit more than just the stairs themselves. Now this next one looks a little bit weird. From a distance it kind of looks like a really large couch, which is not the intention. That is meant to be like a window. So say your house, you could have a nice window here looking out. But for this, it's actually some under shelf storage. So there are 3 sets of chests here, all tucked away behind some doors, and it looks super cute. This would also be perfect on if you were, say, playing hide and seek or in a faction server and you needed to hide from people. All you would do is break a bit of your carpet, go into here and put the carpet back on. And then you can shift and hide from your enemies perfectly. So all you need for this is some doors of your choice, some wood of your choice, carpet of your choice, and some chests. So all you need to do is find an area, and basically you just want to dig down like 2 on one side and then 1 on the other. I've dug it 5 wide, but you can dig it as many wide or as little wide as you want. I'm also then just going to replace all of the surrounding blocks to spruce just to make it look a little bit nicer. But obviously you would replace it with whatever blocks your house is made out of to try and make it blend in. Unless you don't want it to blend in, make it as weird as wonderful as you want. I'm just going to line my chests up, and I can do 3 of them. I'll pop down the wood in the middle just to separate them, and then I'll also put it around the back. You could, if you wanted, maybe replace that with a trap chest or ender chest in the middle, whatever you want. And then you just go along the front here with some doors, grab some carpet, and then just place it over the top. And there we go, we have some sort of hidden under storage cabinets. It's sort of what it looks like. It looks like little storage cabinets, super cute, super practical, and just a little bit different. Now these last 2 builds are perfect for the upcoming summer. If you're going to be starting to build a little bit more summery builds, this is perfect for you. So here we have some interesting ways to do parasols for your beaches, one using beds and one using carpet. All you need for this is a fence of your choice, a block and slab of your choice, coloured beds of your choice and coloured carpet, and then some string. So starting with the bed one, all you need to do is pop down 2 fences or more, again depends how high up you want this to be. Pop down a block, and then you want to also go round underneath like this, making it look like a sort of very small white parasol. But then you want to place the beds on top of this in a sort of circular motion. Go through and delete the quartz from underneath, and there you go, you have a super cute parasol to keep the sun away from you while you're sunbathing. And then to do the other type of parasol, similarly you build up 2 blocks, but this time you use a slab instead. Then you want to go round the outside using string just to kind of create a ring around it. Now the string will float, so you can put it wherever you want, so it doesn't matter how high up it is and such. And then you want to just on top of it place some carpet. Again, you can change the colours, make it rainbow, 1 colour, 2 colour, completely up to you. And the string you can pass through. So from a distance, just looks like some super cute parasols. Now lastly over here we have this super cute barbecue, which is a perfect addition to any garden. Really adds a summer flair to it, has the smoke particles, looks like it's on. Get all your friends around your pool, build your barbecue, and then cook some steaks for everyone. It'll be a good old time. So what you need for this are some furnaces, some stone bricks, slabs and stairs, a rail, flint and steel, netherrack, grey banner, item frames, grey carpet, trapdoors, and some string and a stone pressure plate. Now this build, funnily enough for being the smallest, has the most components. So what you want to do is start by digging out 2 blocks, placing your netherrack in and lighting it. Then place some stone bricks there, pop your furnaces on top of that, which gives you the smoke effect. Then on the back side, put down some stairs facing like this, and you also kind of want to just pop any block up on top of that so that you can put some upside down stairs. Then you can get rid of that. Next, I put some rails on one side and a stone pressure plate in the other, but you could swap it about, put 2 stone pressure plates to put 2 rails. I like the rails because it looks kind of like a grill and then a hot plate, but completely up to you. Then you want to grab your carpet and pop that on top of both of those things. You need something on it, or you could put string, but I think those two definitely add to the barbecue and it gives you the little hood. I then put stone slabs just on top there, and then on this side, all you need to do is pop down a piece of string on either side, put down your little carpet to give you the little sort of wings of a barbecue, and then pop an item frame on the front of both, pop in a little iron trap door and spin it around so it looks like little handles, and then get your grey banner and pop them on the front so it looks like little pulling doors. So you can still access the furnaces to put stuff in it to cook them, but it just sort of gives your build a little bit more summer-esque fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed my 10 favourite things to add to your builds. I think these are super cool, super easy and super fun to add to any build just to sort of liven it up a little bit. If you do any of these, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of them. As I said, they're all completely customizable. You can use any range of blocks you have. There's no tricky redstone or maneuvering with command blocks, nothing like that. I'm pretty simple with my abilities in decorating, so I wanted to share some of the steps that I'd found over my time playing Minecraft, through watching videos, seeing pictures, being on servers, things like that. I wanted to share some of my favourite ones with you. So if you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, comment down below what your favourite one was, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!